Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I am mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today I would like to share with you my Mother's Day bangle. Now I know I'm a little bit late for showing you the Mother's Day bangle as a promo option, but I did want to show you how I managed to style it. And I was sort of like away at the time around Mother's Day, so I did go to a store down in Brisbane, and it's one of the stores that I used to go to. So when I was in there, I was like sort of, I don't know, sort of wondering what exactly, whether I'd get the rose one or the silver one. And it's a good thing that I actually had decided to get the silver one, because when we got to near the end of the transaction sort of, and I was looking at the bangles, the lady was like, oh, what size do you want? And then she said the 17 wasn't available in the rose. But I did want to get this bangle specifically because I do have a butterfly bracelet, and I was sort of umming and ahhing in the first place whether I really wanted to go for this promo, mostly because when I first saw the butterfly on the clasp, I didn't really know that it was 3D and that it was really, really cool. But I will show it to you anyway and how I've styled it. Now this is the clasp. Now I know a few people have shown it, so I didn't want to just show it to you as a bangle, especially when I missed out on Mother's Day, so you could go and buy it for yourself. But the rose one, even though it was beautiful, it just didn't have that oxidized look behind it. So it wasn't as obvious that it was a butterfly. Now I know a few people have said this looks a bit like a spider web or something. I do actually think it looks like a butterfly. It is very, very pretty. But I definitely think it's one of those, you know how you have the thing with the clasp, with the clasp or the designs and stuff, that if you see it in the store in person, it looks way better than if you see it in pictures or even on videos or anything for people. Because when I look at it in person compared to when I look at it through the screen, it's definitely better in person. So it does have the little cubic zirconia. And if you can tell, it's got a real 3D effect. Now that's what I really liked about it. I like that it's sitting up above the actual clasp. See how it just sort of sits up on there and at the back. Now the rose one also didn't have the threading here, which I guess if you're not going to put anything on it is nicer, but if you are going to put something on it, it's not as nice. Now I did try a couple of the clasp, and this one clicked shut really well, whereas the other one was like a soft close, so I think it might have come undone. Now on the inside you can see, I'll try and let you see it. If I get it on the right angle, see how you can see through it. So that's pretty cool. But one thing I will say about it, and I'll show it to you later on my arm, is that it doesn't sit shut if you get the 17. I mean flat. It doesn't want to sit flat on your arm. See how it keeps turning? Now you probably remember a really long time ago when I did a bracelet, like a bangle video review of the one with the infinity hanging off the heart, how I've actually still got that and I need to sell it, but I didn't like the fact that the infinity symbol would be hanging down onto your arm. Now, I'm not really sure why Pandora designs the heart design if they can't get the design to sit flat on your arm for all sizes. I know that's not a problem with the bigger sizes because my friend actually had the infinity one in a bigger size and she's never had a problem. So it seems to be the smaller sizes are tighter, like there's more tension on them, and that's why they're not as loose. You never have that problem with the round clasp or anything else like that. So, but it is so pretty. And I did also have my husband's 15% off discount for his club membership. So what I did buy and getting a free bangle, I really can't complain. But I just wanted you to be aware of that it is actually an issue with the smaller sizes in the heart ones. For some people that may not bother you, or maybe they're not all the same, I don't know, but both of the ones I looked at were like that, and I bought the one with the really nice clicking sound. But it's quite nice, like the back of it's really nice. Nice and shiny. So what I have put on here is the 2 silicone lined clips, and then I've put my spare set of my small topaz flowers, and then I've done the little Openwork hearts. I've had these for a very long time. And then we have the Love Takes Flight butterfly. So these were all sort of extra charms I had that I wasn't using. So rather than use a bangle that was not part of the set, I now have a purpose bangle, basically. Will go really well with my set. So as you would have seen previously, so I won't spend too much time on it, this is the Love Takes Flight large pendant. And I really think this is a gorgeous necklace. And if you notice, this open sort of design is very much like this, except that they've put it into a heart shape. Okay, now as you can see, I have restyled my butterfly bracelet. I'm now calling it my Friends Forever Blue Butterfly Bracelet. Now the reason I'm calling it that is because, as you know, these butterflies down the bottom here are a friendship butterfly, and you can give away half of it. I didn't do that. But this charm here is very special. I bought this for my school friend and I in recent years, and she has the other half, and it is a friendship one. So it says friend of my heart, and she has the other one. And the reason I've decided to make this a friendship bracelet is because my beautiful friend that I knew from school, that I've talked about in another video, she absolutely loves this charm. So it's sort of like she doesn't have it yet, but one day she'll get it. But it's sort of, I don't know, made me think about her when I look at this and just how beautiful it is. This is a beautiful cameo, and I have shown it in previous videos, but I love how it's sort of got that beaded rice sort of detail around it. And it's super duper rare, and friends are very hard to find that are good and genuine, and you know, that you can be friends since school and all that sort of stuff. So when I think about this necklace and the charm, I think about her. And she happens to have the same name as me, and we met on orientation day in grade 8. So we've been friends on and off for a long time. And yeah, it's a really beautiful pendant. So I'll try not to take too long to go through this bracelet because I have done it before, and I will pop all the names and codes in my description as I do, just in case you want to look anything up. Now the actual bracelet I have it on, I really like these. They are retired in Australia, but they may be available other places. Now this one here is the Moments Sparkling Heart Clasp. It's just a really nice one. It's not an oversized bracelet, so some of the bracelets I've found, if the clasp is bigger than the standard, the bracelet is sometimes larger. But no, this is a really nice one, and it's got the heart on it without having a heart-shaped clasp, if you know what I mean. So if you are a new Pandora collector, this would be a great clasp. The round clasps are really, really easy to use, as are the barrel clasps. Some of the shaped ones can actually be harder to get on and off and clip in and all that sort of stuff. So it is a very, very nice bracelet, which I only really found out when they'd retired them and I'd got a couple, how much I really do like these ones. Now the safety chain I'm using, it's still the same one I had on it before. It's called the Daisy Flower safety chain, and it does have a little cubic zirconia in the big flower and then nothing in the small one. Now I have sort of tossed up whether I should get the little butterfly one, and I really do like the butterfly safety chain, but I also really like this one because I've got the matching charm and I've added these white daisy charms to this bracelet. So I think I'm going to leave this safety chain on here, regardless of the fact that I could probably have one that's slightly better match for the theme of the bracelet. I think there's enough butterflies going on. So this first charm is the beautiful old topaz, and it's just a small blue topaz flower. Now I won't go into detail, but there are two sizes, so just be aware the codes are different on them, and I have been tricked up in the past when I didn't know there was two sizes, and I sent one back that was really, really nice because I didn't think it was the same, and I actually thought it was a fake, but turns out it wasn't. So, but I think I've told that story before, so I won't go through it. Now this beautiful next charm, now this one is actually a screw-on charm, and it's very old. It's in beautiful condition though, and this is called the Majestic Butterfly. Certainly a charm that you sort of don't realize how beautiful it is unless you see it in person. I just don't think that it really, really shows how gorgeous it is. This next one here is a Princess Spacer, and it does come in other colors. It's really, really pretty. Now that's a screw-on charm as well, a spacer, so it's a great spacer. And this one's called the Blue Butterfly Wing Enamel Charm. So I wouldn't say mine are the prettiest. I did buy them online. If I had been able to pick them out myself, I think I would have got ones with more blue. But I do like the ombre effect of them. I think that's really cool. It's weird actually, because when I got these, they were quite hard to get and they weren't available much in the stores, and then they must have got more because I think they're either still available or only recently retired. So as I said, this one is Friend of My Heart, and the only real difference between the two that this comes as a set is where the little CZs go across at the top. Otherwise, I think it's the same. But I do like the back of it. It's got the little dots and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's a very nice little charm. I did wear it on a bangle for a very long time, but then I thought, you know what? I think it deserves to be on a bracelet. But because it's a heart and it's sort of high up, you do have to have a little bit of room for it to move. And this next one is probably my favorite out of all my topaz, because look at the vibrant color of that. Just gorgeous. So beautiful, that one. And if I could get another one that was exactly the same, I would. But I guess one day. Now the clips are the tendril clips, and they are a super old and oxidized clip, and they're just really beautiful. And then I added these daisies. Now these are called the Openwork White Daisy Flower. Now as you can see, if I get right up close to the camera, they do have little bees. And they're very cute. Other little critters. So they are a really pretty charm. And I bought them when they retired as well. It's got like a little ladybug. Just so tiny. But, so what I did when I changed it around, like these were at the front, and I had my extra topaz at the back, and I've added these little spaces. So I had these here, and then I had the princess spaces. So I think the changes I've made are really nice. It definitely feels nicer and looks nicer. And you know how I like to go sort of light, dark with my charms and the oxidized detail. So I've sort of done that. And of course we have these gorgeous butterflies. I just love them. And I love like how they just flutter on your arms. They're just really nice. I was tempted to get a second lot of these and have them at the back. But now that I've done this idea, I really like the way I've done that. So these are the little pansy spaces. Definitely some of my favorite. I have at least 2 pairs of those, and then another blue wing butterfly, and this is mostly just repeats. This one here is called the Daisy Flower Bouquet. So that's really pretty, and it matches the safety chain in these flowers. And then this one here is the Openworks Butterfly Swarm. So it's a really nice one. I have shown this gold version of this one as well. But yeah, the whole butterfly theme, it's really pretty. I really do enjoy wearing it. So now I can stack these together. And then other accessories that I have beside the necklace is the essence bracelet. So I can stack them all together and then wear them with my rings. And I think that looks really nice together. I might try and pop these on for you so I can show them on. Okay, so I wouldn't normally wear my gold bracelet on with this stack, but I don't have my hubby here to help me get it off. So this is my beautiful bracelet, and this is, let's push it up a bit. This is the actual bangle. Now I find if I wear it up my arm a bit more, it helps to try and keep the butterfly flat. But even then, it wants to sort of flip. But if you wear it facing down your arm, it sort of does the same sort of thing. So it gives you an idea what that's like. And then if I want to like stack my beaded bracelet or anything else, I can, because obviously I wouldn't wear gold. But yeah. My matching earring, my matching rings. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing my Mother's Day bangle and the changes I've done to my bracelet. And until next time, take care.